the most things of Bible prophecy, if we pay attention according to the word. Here it is in the same chapter, the first beginning of the chapter. God said, "The sons of God bear daughters, children unto the daughters of men." In the beginning, when he spoke concerning Adam and Eve, and said Adam was one, Eve was taken from the body of Adam. So if Eve was taken from the body of Adam, that tells us that there was no female angels in heaven. All was male clan. No females. No reproduction system in heaven. It didn't even need it. They were supposed to be sacred, they supposed to be holy, knowing not a female. God didn't create this in heaven. So, but it tells us here in chapter 6 that they bare children unto the daughters of men. So that being the case, the origin of sin really came to play to an abundance of sin like no other. It was not like they had the traits of Cain, but they had the ability to be a more dominant force with the evilness of Cain when they became children of of Adam. So what this tells children of the angels, excuse me, I'm gonna try to slow myself down a little bit now. But what I said was, if these angels, children born set in the earth by the angels, was going to be destroyed or in the blood, all of them, then why did God tell Noah that I'm going to destroy this earth by flood? And we see there was 3 sons born unto Noah. The only 3 males that was going to replenish the earth was the sons of Noah. Why did I say this? We see here in Genesis chapter 6, the first 4 verses, there was a fundamental difference and a fundamental change in the genetic cause, in the genetic color code, and the chemical makeup of the human race caused by these angels bearing children unto the daughters of men. This is what it's telling us. Now, I'm going to go to another part here. What this does, I'm gonna, let me give you something here. Angels, as they went to and fro in the earth, I sit here, I put that Genesis 6, 1-22, Holy Bible. I use this chart. This is the reason I've taken and made this chart here, created this chart. And because I want some things I want to show you in here. Not once did God give the seed of Abraham any land belonging to the habitats of the children that was called by the fallen angel. We know that there was a fundamental difference in the human structure because the Bible speaks concerning this. It tells us that the first man, Adam and Eve, I got here as a lot of detail, was placed down here near Ethiopia where the Red Sea was. The Red Sea was one of the rivers before the flood because, after the water dissipated, the sea opened up. This was one of the rivers, and this was the second river here. And you read your Bible. I didn't put this down here, but that's what it is. But I got Genesis 6, 1-21. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go after the flood, and I'm going to conclude this. Genesis chapter 10, it reads, "Now these are the generations of the sons of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Unto them were sons born after the flood." I got this here right here. I got Japheth here. We know that he was, all of their sons was of the same pedigree because they were sons of Noah. So they was all had to bear the genetic color code of Adam because Noah's genealogy can be traced all the way back down to Adam because God only created one man, and he was down here in Africa, which I got right here is Adam and Eve. I got this parallel going here now. This is where the black horse is. The black horse in Revelation chapter 6 came from a descendant, came from Adam and Eve, the true pedigree of earth, of the human race, came from him. That's where the black horse. But the white horse would come from the angels who had no pigmentation as they entered the earth. Because I want to show you this. Well, I don't have to go there right now. I can tell you like this. When God spoke to Abraham, and angels came to him, and he told Sarah they told him that he was going to visit them in a certain time. I believe it's in Genesis chapter 17, maybe. But anyway, see, Abraham had Sarah to fix them some food. That lets us know that they can take on food. So in Exodus chapter 23, after the duration of their stay, the children of Israel stayed in Egypt in the flood. In Exodus chapter 3, let me go to and God spoke to Moses. I want to go there. Exodus chapter 3. Now Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert and came to the mountain of God, even to Horeb. This Horeb, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. In a flame of fire. This is what the angel appeared. So we know fire doesn't have any pigmentation. But the angel appeared to him in fire. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, while the bush is not burned. And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, God called unto him out of the midst of the bush, and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. And he said, Draw not near. Put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place wherein thou standest is holy ground. It tells you that the angels have a versatile body. That's what it tells us there. It tells us right there, if he appeared to Moses in the bush as fire, the angels had a versatile body. When he's in his body, a spirit like fire, human beings cannot get near him because he's in the body of a holy subject. But as he transformed himself into the flesh-like subject here on the earth, he could mingle with man, he could talk with man, and he could eat food the same as men do. This is. Let me see what chapter 8, Genesis. And the Lord appeared unto chapter 18, verse 1 in Genesis. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day, and he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, listen at this, 3 men stood by him, and when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself, talking about Abraham, toward the ground, and said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourself under the tree.